We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Knights and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Luke Weaver is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, man, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Stepping up now, Corey Ray. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder, Corey Ray.
First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
1-1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. Morgan bats left but throws right and stands 5-7. It's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And he chased it in the dirt. Grandal gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nolan Ryan will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Ready now, number 49. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Washington, the shortstop, number 49.
And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he takes ball 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1 home. Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Jason Hayward, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The numbers coming in, he's at 255, 3 homers and 22 RBIs. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Billy Williams is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Ryan gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Smith is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Fred McGriff. And the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Bench. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right
here. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The average is at 308 entering play. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Popped him up. Muncy is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the curly W on date. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, And day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Ken Wilson comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Ready with the 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. There's 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Mike Schmidt, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. And a ball 1-0. And he fouls this one off. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ronald Acuna comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter. Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Lo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
0-1 the count. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Acuna leads off first with one away. There goes the runner. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Ryan is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
The second baseman, Number 9.
Hey, he did an amazing job just to be able to get wood on this baseball and drive it through the infield. I mean, that pitch was executed perfectly. Breaking ball down below the zone. Nice job right there.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and a strike now. Runners are at first and third, one away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So coming to the plate, Nolan Ryan, 9-1-2 due up.
Nolan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with a leadoff double.
At the plate now, Corey Ray, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 0-1 on its way. Hit to short. He's right there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Shot toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Digging in now, Andrew Jones. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. This year against right-handed pitching, Jones brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and the look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down. Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is. Striding in now for the Nats, Luke Weaver. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 49.
In now for Washington, number 49. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Ray. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Hayward is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Billy Williams, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's quickly 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Fred McGriff. He singled his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is there to record the first out.
The catcher, number 5.
Striding into the box, Johnny Bench. He reached on a single in his first try. And now pitch on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-0.
2-0.
Strike called. 2-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Dwight Smith Jr. as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it. Now batting, Mike Schmidt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here it comes, 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another one sent foul. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Acuna digs in now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' fourth, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he fouls this one off. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Ken Wilson. Now the pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
To the plate now, Corey Ray, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Number 49, ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And Joe Morgan strides up to the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gavin Lux.
Number 9.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. So now to the plate, Luke Weaver. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter,
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 49. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ryan sets. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. Ready with the 1-1. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Jones. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a liner. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
now batting.
Riding in once again, Fred McGriff. A hit in 2 tries so far. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Johnny Bench. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Striding in, Jason Hayward. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A ball and 2 strikes now. On the ground now for Iglesias. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Schmidt. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Ronald Acuna stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Nationals leave one. Still no score. Into the box now, Dwight Smith Jr. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. High in the air into shallow left center. Number 49 is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Wilson.
Standing in now, Ken Wilson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ken Wilson goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So a good pitch there to get the out. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Standing in, Gavin Lux. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Corey Ray.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Schmidt waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Andrew Jones, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Wilmer Flores is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Now the 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Fouled off. And he popped him up. Oh, and he misses it.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. The leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Grounded up the first baseline. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Count remains 2-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Smoked on the ground left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Into the box, Jason Hayward. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Set to deliver pitch number 120. There's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
A ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Into the box now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now the outfield shifts into a no-doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Into the box, Mike Schmidt, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
A 1-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
He's set. The 2-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score. Cy Young will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now at the plate, Fred McGriff. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, 1 ball, no strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2. Popped him up. Schmidt over to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. At the plate now, Johnny Bench. Shot toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked. That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's the first pitch. Jose Iglesias is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swing and a liner. The second for one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Andrew Miller comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh. 1-0.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Two and 0 to the National center fielder.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Smith is there, and he'll bring this one in. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. He was great all night long.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate, Gavin Lux. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We are still scoreless. We are into extra innings, and set to go as the third baseman, Ken Wilson.
Ken Wilson.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Yep, I'll do.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And that misses as well. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Pitch on the way. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Jay Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Jay Bruce.
Delino DeShields will come on now and pinch run here.
Delino DeShields.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 1-0. DeShields breaks from the bag. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for him.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
No balls and 1 strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Barehanded on the hop. The throw short hops him at first, and now two men are aboard.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate. And you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Juan Nicasio takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
This change defensively for the Nationals. Now playing first base, number 27, TJ.
The 1-0. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now a line drive that'll get down. That'll give them the lead, perhaps even another. Ray rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, and he's in there with a two-run triple.
Boy, we thought this one was going to go way into the ninth. That is a big base hit here in extra innings to give them the lead by two.
Yeah, Dan, you know as well as I do. It gets to the extra innings. Everybody's tries to go deep and end it with one swing and a bat. That's a nice job to stay within himself and drive in a pair.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. In now, Andrew Jones. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And here comes the first baseman, Fred McGriff. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
3 runs already home here. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The Knights are out on top 3-0. John Franco takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Yasmani Grandal will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Yasmani Grandal.
Charlie Culberson has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 9, Charlie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Franco, originally from New York State, he was selected in the 7th round during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Count is 1-2 now. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, number 49. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Knights have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Andrew Miller claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Franco closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.